the night. It's nighttime, but about people hopping out, trying to take gold chains. When it's all said and done, I'm just gonna be 100% honest. I'm gonna make a part two and I'm gonna make a video. But I was watching a video and, showing love, and the video, a person said that once they hit 10K subscribers, they're done. They don't want to record anymore. They don't want to do anything anymore. And I just want to say, man, when it's all said and famous, when it's all, I listen, I'm tired of talking. And I'm going to say this again. I am tired of talking. I am turning 40 years this year. Like, as far as city to city, paying $120 to enter the club, making it rain, 1,200, going to college. And the reason I probably never joined a fraternity, and my right-hand man that almost was about to pledge Q after Kayla Wilson died, I would told him, I was like, yo, I never paid attention to what they were doing on campus. He said the reason you never paid attention to the Greek life was because you had too much motion. And I'm going to say this again without AR abbing myself, but I'm just going to say the locations that I ran when I will say, and this is how it all started. I can't blame the woman, but this was the movie of my life. Everything has a rhyme, everything has a reason. You feel me? When it's all said and done, I was 18 years old. I still remember. I tried to approach this woman. Listen, I've always been nice on the foot. My foot game, I was always like a Navy SEAL when it came to the women from the 8th grade, from 13. Shout out to one of my guys. He was from Panama. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Me and my right-hand man, ever since 13, we see something, pen and paper, we're rolling on foot like the Navy SEAL. We'll catch you in the water at the pool like the Navy SEAL. So at the end of the day, I was 18. I saw this joint that I really, really wanted. At that age, she was like the final boss of having watermelons and jugs. So I approached her. She looked at me like I didn't exist. And I'm going to say this again. She looked at me like I didn't exist. And the fact that she looked at me like I didn't exist, and I talked about this in one of my other videos, but the thing about me is I was involved in a RICO. It was serious. So what happened was, and that's all that I'm going to say, but everybody around me went down for 10 years, 15 years. So what happened was, when she showed me no attention, there was a time I wanted to hide behind the money. And this is what a lot of people do. And this is my last time talking about money being a tool, just money in general, because money means nothing to me. I've been touching it ever since I was 18 because of a certain situation. Like, I really wanted this joint. So what happened was, the joint that I approached, she looked at me like I was invisible. She looked at me like I was Aquaman on land. She looked at me like, like, yeah, right. So I kind of put two and two together. So I was like, oh, she probably like hustlers. So what I did was I called my cousin with the pack. When you grow up in a God-fearing household and your grandmother is heavily into church, your mother is heavily into church, I thank the Lord for everything because he had his hands on me. I was like, yo, I need a favor. He was like, whatever you do, don't get caught. You feel me? And what I did was I ran it up, you feel me, in the best way I know how at that age. And I bought a $40,000 car at 18. I know people that's buying their first $40,000 car in their 30s. Like, bro, I did that at 18. Matter of fact, technically, I was 17. So what happened is, after I bought the $40,000 car, I pulled up because the girl, she was actually working at McDonald's.